Alright, this is our second go at this. Let's see how it goes. Just gonna have some fun with the song for a bit. Figured I'd do another stream because I've been listening to it off stream, email, and I thought I could do something with it, right? So, I also think I've been listening well enough that I can pick some of those riffs and put them into the right place. So, we'll see what happens. I'll try to describe what I'm doing as I go after I run through it at least once, and then I'll try to pick it apart more, and then I'll run through it one more time at the end of the stream. So let's see what happens. Alright, let's see how it goes. Okay. The intro is pretty much just from what I'm hearing. I could be wrong, right? Because I noticed I was off as of yesterday on the fast parts on a few of them. I still might be, as far as I can tell, because I still gotta dissect it. But all right, let's see. Let's see if the camera. Yeah, you can see the guitar. All right. So, as far as I can tell, it goes like this. They follow a very wicked melodic dissonant feel, kind of like Block 11, which is kind of cool, except it's just in a different spot. But anyway, let's see. It goes like, and then it goes down way down here. I think the bass player and another guitar player hit the 2nd fret to start that pattern that you hear in the chorus. So it's kind of hard to reach that far, but I want to practice so I can eventually just fucking go like and get that chord and keep going. You know, that's gonna be fucking tough, but eventually. Anyway, so it goes. And then way down here, if you can even do it, which I'm sure some people can. And then up here, continuing that riff. Not like that though, but you just keep that feel. Don't do that though. So what I just did there is I followed from the 8th fret, following that same segmented downward feel, and you just eventually get back down to 3-2-0. It just feels right. You know when to come in if you've listened to it. So that's the intro, and they just keep doing that. Oh, and then the other guitar player, I think he does something like this. Up on the 15th fret of the B string. He rocks it right up to that 16th fret. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. And then as they transition into the next riff, I'm pretty sure I figured it out. It's very close. They go either like this, or I think they go. I gotta listen to it more, but anyway, I could alternate it for fun, but that might not be right. Anyway. Nope, sorry. So what I'm doing there is I'm just going back and forth between the 12th and the 10th fret, sometimes using the 13th fret. And if you really listen carefully, it's so easy to pick up if you play riffs like this, which I do, because just that's the way I like to play on one string. So anyway, if you really listen to it, it's in there. It's like 10, 12, 10, 12, rock it back and forth, and then 1, 0. And then 10, 12, 13, 12, 3, 0. Because they like to go up that little bit and give it that punch. It's fucking sweet. So and yesterday I was doing something that sounded cool, but it doesn't sound right. So now I think the riff is still correct, the first part. Or something like that. Something like that. So whoops. That was better. That wasn't. You just gotta practice. It's definitely trickier when you're playing it at speed, but if you slow it down and just practice the shit out of it, you will get it. Alright, so the part that's after that, let's go listen to it. We'll come in right at that fucking sick part. Okay. Something here. Okay, there's two guitarists, obviously, so I'm gonna have to really dissect it at some point and listen to both, but from what I'm hearing, it's like, hang on, I'm just gonna listen to it one more time, because obviously I didn't listen to it well enough to pick it up, or I lost it. Okay, so the breakdown is, it's 1 2 3 4 1 2, so it's like 1 2 pause. So you really gotta just feel it, and then there's a little bit of a pause on the first note, and it continues into the rest of the breakdown chug. There's only like 3 notes, and then it does this, something like that. But anyway, so it's 4 then 2. The problem is I'm thinking of the end riff. That's what's fucking with me. That's getting with me, so I gotta listen to it again. Right. Something like that. So it's like, that's the 4 then the 2. Oh, sweet. That's fucking awesome. That's good news. Okay. Let's see. So what that is that little piece after the 4 and the 2, it's, so it's 0 then, so there's 1 then 3 on the 0, which is the open D, and then you hit that first fret to chug that, and then you pause for just a sec, let go, and hit that open again, and then I think it's that 4 just chugs, and then, which is 5 on the A string, 5 8 7 5 8 7 5 being on the D, and then chromatically just follow that back up and do 7 8 on the A. Well, not chromatically, or you're gonna hit this fucking note, but you know what I mean. Follow that same pattern back up. And don't take my word for it. I think I still might be wrong with this riff, but it sounds pretty close. So if you're just trying to learn it, there you go. So what you end up doing there at the end after that is, after you go, follow the same feel, but you add, instead of over here, you go and just go dan da dan da da dan da dan. And this part's tricky, but it's fun as fuck. So it's just, it sounds like he slides from the 10. I might be wrong, but you might just start at the 8 fret on the D. So it's either, or just, it's one of those two. So whatever you prefer, I guess. Go. You 8 and 8, D and D, and then to the 7th fret to get that downward octave sound. Rock back and forth on that D string to the other D string. Just fucking keep tight as best you can, and just keep the precision as best you can. And then go down to the 5th fret. I guess you could slide, or you can just fucking go. Whatever works. So, whoops. So what you're doing there is, the root notes of the high D string are as follows. It's 8. It's 8, 7, 8, 10, 8, 7. I believe, something like that. If you really listen, you'll pick it up. So then down to the 5th fret, and then you go back up to the 8 on your pinky finger, and use the 3rd finger or whatever to get that note on the 7th. Then just go follow that pattern down, 8 7 5, and hit the 8 on the A string to finish that feel. So it's and what I'm doing there is, I think what I hear it must be similar or correct. So they just go something like that after. Let's try to keep up with this, and I'll play along with it up till that part. Okay, that leads into the chorus. So it just goes this riff again. You do that once and then into the chorus. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. Just follow the chorus twice. First time through open, and then just keep chugging the shit out of the notes. Back into this. Whoops. Chorus. Chug the shit out of those notes. Keep it tight. This is the part that's probably my favorite. This part right here is what made me want to learn this fucking song. So it's just something about it. It's like enough fucking power to bring a fucking stadium down, everyone jumping at the same fucking time. So anyway, it starts off. So hang on. The brain has to work harder to slow it down. So it's something like that. Let me listen to it one more time. So it's like you're getting 5 in there, so that's sick. 5, 5, 4, something like that. And then right up there on the 14th fret on the G string up to the 15th to get that really cool sound. So what you do there is really straightforward. It's just like after you've done that a few times, that simple, like more, I guess more simple because you're not adding that piece to it at the end, but you just go. So after you do that a few times, you go. And you just keep doing that, and you listen to it, and you'll know exactly how to fit it in. double time the feel of this once through the open notes. Extend it by twice its amount. Back to the normal amount of time for each note. Chug the shit out of it. Give it for a little bit longer. 3 times. I'll listen to it in a sec. I'll do it right now, actually, because my brain's like, no, you must do that right now. So I'm going back. So they extend the final note 3 times the amount. Or you could say double or 300, I don't know, 300%. Ride it for 3 times the amount. Sounds about right. So if you listen to it. Right? Something like that. I really want to get that right at the end, that fucking end of that piece. It's so important because you just want it to be tight. So fuck, man, it's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna go through the song one more time. Oh, there's one piece that I wanted to really learn in this. I've been hearing it in the background. Where is it? There it is. Something like that in the background's going on. That might be what's going on. He's either following the root note of the chorus, adding these extra lead notes, or he's got a specific note he's alternating back and forth on. But I'll pick it apart at another time, because right now I just want to go through the song one more time and make some dinner, because my stomach is just saying eat. So, all right, let's go through this one more time. Ooh. I can also say that the mic got a Jackson punch. All right. Not what you want to do. Oh, phone. Shit. Hang on. Guitar Tech Steve, I'm midstream. I'll call you right back.
Peace out.
Peace, buddy. That's awesome. All right. Let's do this one more time. Let's see how it goes. That was fucking sick. There will be more coming. This was fucking fun, I have to say. Fluffy, what's up, buddy? Dude, thank you for joining in right at the end, man. I just fucking totally picked that song apart. Oh, my adrenaline is fucking pumped. Whew. Now I gotta go eat something. Thank you very much for watching. You're gonna fucking see another one soon. Take care. Fucking rock on. Get your pull. Peace. See you guys.